everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie. If you're new here, I unbox subscription boxes and more. Today I have one of my new favorite subscription boxes, Birdmoss. This is May's box. They do send it very late at the end of the month, but I did want to get that intro box up for you guys because it explains a lot about the box, and I know I raved about May's box and I cannot wait to open this up for you guys. But this is what the actual subscription looks like. You can see their logo on their social media as well. It's got a little bird involved, and this is just, I love it. I love the box, and I can't wait to get into it. So if you want to see what's in the May mushroom box of Birdmoss, then please stay tuned. Before we begin, I just want to remind everybody that this is a different type of unboxing. It's a pulling out items mixed with a story that goes along with it, poetry and prose. And we just saw some poetry up there, of course, and I know we'll see some prose down here. So it's a different, be patient. I think I found the unboxing to be extremely relaxing, and I think you will too. I just want to remind you guys, it's $39.99 a month with cheaper options if you buy more items per month. So all of this is covered in more detail in the intro video, rather, to this box subscription. So I will link that in the end cards at the end and in the description box. If you guys missed the intro, I think you need to check it out because it does explain the box in more depth, but I don't want to take that time today. Alright, so here's what it looks like when I open the box. Beautiful blue tissue paper with a silver seal. Now remember, I did have to break into this one to remove the item that needed to be refrigerated promptly. So we'll get to find out what that is very soon. And the story, it looks like it begins before we even get to the box. So up here it says, "This is the start of it all, when finally dusk begins to fall and muffle the day's noises and needs. It starts with a tug, a beckoning scent, a rustle, the faint rattle of seeds. You didn't know that you were missing from the story pouring forward in another place. You break the seal and feel the skating brush of a wing." That's so cool. That was definitely some poetry in there. I felt a meter. I could have read it a few more times probably to get that meter down. There's your sneak peek. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. I'm super excited. Just this postcard and artwork alone, the mushrooms. Again, we've got both botanical drawings, just as I was saying. This is truly amazing. Figure 1. I don't know if these, actually I would have to look up these scientific names to see if they're all, it appears like they wouldn't all be the same species. So figure 2, figure 3, I'm not sure what that is denoting. But I just love botanical drawings, whether vintage looking or not. They're awesome. Let's see what we've got on the back. We've got a bunch of information on the back here. Among the most intriguing observed phenomena in Birdmoss is the prevalence of microclimates. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. The long sunny beach of the far shore is punctuated by a rainy lagoon. When one steps into a bright, hot glade within the shady forest, the sky above appears to be lit by a different sun. Exploring the blooming meadows, one may stumble across an area of frosted ground. No one is certain whether these spots, with their distinct flora and temperatures, are portals, projections, or simply localized weather. Some of these microclimates measure a few miles across, others only a few feet. Perplexingly, they may appear and disappear, seemingly at random. These outlier areas have one commonality. They are all ringed by mushrooms. The mushrooms boil up after a rainstorm or lightning strike, and then they expire in a puff of spores, or when the moon's phase changes. Oh, I didn't know that. That is super cool. The mycelia form complex networks which seem to be capable of compartmentalizing even the air's humidity. Wow. Stepping into the rings feels like alighting upon a threshold. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, are you guys ready to see this awesome product guide? The curator, Shannon, kind of makes this seem like a work in progress, even though she presents her box to us already. And this is kind of what different rough drafts of some of my papers used and stories and poems used to look like when I was writing. I love that she does this because, as you guys remember in the intro box, I said that we are dreamers, whether it be lucid dreaming, writing poetry, prose, whatever you like, being lyricists, singing, whatever you want, however you want to express yourself and the story and your version of it. I love that this seems like it's presented as a work in progress. And it's got like ornate little details, like the little acorn at the top here. So we're examining the forest floor, and it says the foxes and crows request that you dream into the forest to learn about the mushrooms. And I am so excited to share with you this first item. And yes, I will finally get to take this out of here. This is by Kostrup & Co. Koustrup. It's a, I don't know what that first word is. It looks like Svamp, Svampe. I don't know if you guys know what that word is. Mushroom organic tea towel. And guys, here's what it looks like. I am so excited. I'll get that out of the packaging so we can look at it. All right, you guys, here it is. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous tea towel. I've been wanting to hang this up in my room ever since I saw it when I got the refrigerated items out. It's got a bunch of botanical names. This is just half of it. I've got it folded in half horizontally. Here's the second half here. Look at all these beautiful different types of mushrooms, and they've got information about it. It's very long. I will never use this as a tea towel. This is going to be complete decoration. I am so excited about this. So it looks like it's got the species name, and I don't know, it's got information about them. One's called a field mushroom. There's some words I don't understand. Let's see if I can get it up close so you guys can just see, like, I don't know what they're trying to tell us there at all. I don't know much about mushrooms, actually. That is fascinating. I just love these drawings. These are really cool. I couldn't even tell you which ones are native or grown in Maryland. That's a store trumpet svamp. Oh, that's cool because it does look like a trumpet. That one's so neat. Wow, I've never heard of some of these mushrooms. Wow, hear what Shannon has to say about it on the product guide. This is the visual guide to mushrooms. The foxes keep heavy tomes of cyanotypes and spores and spore prints cataloging their botanical knowledge, but in the field, they often rely on illustrated textiles, which can be knotted into sacks or worn as bandanas. They have sent this example for you to consult as you explore. However, it depicts only a few of the hundreds of mushroom varieties in Birdmoss. Wow. And you also have to, Shannon added that you must remain alert to potential poisons, of course. So there's the first item, guys. I think this is stunning. I absolutely think this is stunning. And I love that she gave us some other uses too, like a bandana or a sack. I just want to use it. I really just want to use it as decor. I think it's so pretty, and I can't even decide which way to leave it up for you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Gotta get it a little less wrinkly, but I love it. Let's just do this beautiful red one right there. Yeah. All right, next we have this gorgeous magnifying loop. So it's basically a magnifying glass on the chain. This beautiful shiny silver chain. Very long too. You guys all know I need one of these when I am unboxing. I actually have one, a beautiful dragonfly one. I put it on my Instagram around Christmas time from another box, but actually just something I got for Christmas. But it's never in the right spot. It's never near me while I'm unboxing. But anyway, I digress. So this is a magnifying loop. I better be careful there. It is so pretty. Ah, so pretty. So let's see what she says about this. It says, And there's a little snail next to it too, which is super cute. The crows present you with a tool to examine your mushrooms growing on the forest floor. It can aid you as you examine tiny gifts of nature. You can also wear it as a charm to bolster your insight. Incant show me more as you drape it around your neck to tell the loop that you are receptive to receiving additional details about the questions in your life. I love that. As I put it on, I can say that to it. The mushrooms transform from hour to hour. Wow. So we definitely want to keep a look at them, right? So that is super fun. Now the next item is the item that I had to extract to make sure that it wouldn't get too warm. And I'll give you some clues. Anybody can figure it out. I also got these this plastic sleeve here and a rubber band. Exciting, right? No, the item is actually still in the refrigerator, and because there are a bunch of seeds everywhere in it, it was going to be not prudent, basically, to bring it out for this unboxing. So what I have, guys, is a description, and they actually sent in this box, that's right, Shannon sent an oyster mushroom growing kit. Yeah, that's right. I know we've gotten some seeds, we've gotten some growing kits in boxes, but have we gotten a mushroom growing kit? And guess what? These are edible. Some people can actually grow, and if you like them, eat these. Drifts of spores form communities and develop relationships with the trees. Here we go again, second box in the row, talking about relationships with the trees. I really love that. They translate and relay messages. Their underground networks allow the oaks to communicate with the birches and the firs with the junipers. In order to understand their impulses and currents, you'll need to investigate a mycelium colony. This kit allows you to cultivate real oyster mushrooms and examine their stages. Oh my gosh. I am so excited about this. I think it's the best item. I mean, it's so unique. Obviously I love this tea towel too, but the fate of these mushrooms right now is to be determined, but this is just super exciting to me. And Shannon added that they're like a living, changing sculpture, which is just beautiful to add to them. But basically they came in a little Ziploc packet, but I had to open it right away to get some air to them and then get it in the refrigerator. And they look like brown little seeds. So I wish I could show you guys, but they are super cool, and I'll get you, everyone can examine them with their magnifying glass. Mycelium, it's just the coolest thing ever. And I wanted to add, don't worry, the full instructions on how to grow the mushrooms came with the box on the back of the packaging, and then the curator Shannon actually did a tutorial on the private Facebook group, which I'm actually still absolutely loving. It comes with a subscription. She did a demonstration of how to step-by-step instructions of what to do, so on a video. So she was very, very helpful, and that's much appreciative. So this next item is in a small tin. It is the salt of Boletus edulis. I'm assuming that's the botanical name of that mushroom there. And let's see what we have. This is quite the tiny tin to hold on to. And I'm sure we were all expecting salt, but we don't have that, do we? But that's fine. Interesting thing. It's definitely got a smell to it. It's kind of a mix between dirt and chocolate. I know that's a really weird combination. I know it doesn't smell like coffee. Yeah, it's got a real earthy tone to it. I can almost like the smell. It's a little bit repulsive at first, but it's addicting, kind of, in a good. Not like it's just. I guess it grows with you. Grows on you is what I should say. So this small round tin contains a portion of sea salt blended with powdered porcini. The combination of salt and mushrooms is a powerful activator. Use it to quicken tools or to cast a ritual ring. Okay. Press your finger into it, then leave the faintest fingerprint on a tree's trunk to increase your connection with the tree. Here we are again, connecting to trees. So I can touch it, apparently. It is especially suited to liminal work involving thresholds and translations. Used as a finishing salt, it imparts an earthy, savory flavor. Flavor? Can we eat that? I guess that's what a finishing salt is. I might message the curator, although it's a little late for May, but I might. Oh, can we eat this? I don't even know what food would be good on, because it definitely, like I said, it smells earthy, but I'm not going to touch it now in case I can use it on food. I'd be tempted to try that. I might have to look up some recipes. If any of you definitely have used this, please do let me know in the comments below. That would be amazing if you used it, because I've never even heard of it. I'm assuming that this is some type of mushroom that I haven't heard of, the porcini, but I'll have to look that up. Maybe I can edit some more information in. Alright, so the last item in here, we got a little pouch again with an adorable little mushroom bag. This is so cute. I just love all the details in this box. Last time we got stones. We've got more stones. Yay! I love, as you guys know, love my crystals. Let's take a look at these. I'm guessing carnelian. Carnelian's pretty, although they are pretty solid, but carnelian is pretty. Oh, this one's got some little bit of different shades. It looks like a bit of a cloudiness to it. You can kind of tell that it's carnelian. Like if I were to say between carnelian and red jasper, this isn't like a solid red. This has some cloudiness to it. So we've got 2 stones. How much you want to guess that one of them is going somewhere or to another living being, just like they did in the intro box. Let's read about that in our story. Alright, these are called the Stones of Return. These carnelian, yep, I was right. These carnelian stones have been paired and quickened with rosemary to support you in returning to a specific spot. Place one stone at your selected waypoint. Carry the other with you as a guarantee of your return. The stones cannot speed your pathfinding, but each will guide you to the other. Gosh, that's for anybody Outlander fans, that screams Outlander, doesn't it? Except having to put one at where you take off from. That is super cool. And then Shannon adds on here, place one at the edge of the mushroom ring before you enter. Oh my goodness, that's brilliant. So before we go to the areas of the forest that would have the mushrooms, we could place one in before we enter, so we can make sure that we can get out. That is a super good idea, and she's got even a little like return to sender kind of thing, or drawing there for the carnelian stones. So that's all the items, and I love to, this is just a great guide. But there's also some more things at the bottom of the box, even though there's not any more items. So I'm feeling something. You guys, we've got an envelope in a wax seal. I'm so excited. Let's see what this is. Alright, so we've got next month's, which will be June. I do apologize. Just got it in the mail. I've had it in the mail for a little while. But next month we encounter the Twilight. And it's an interesting box. I have peeked to make sure there was nothing that needed to be refrigerated. But she did let us know in the Facebook group. And I'm grateful for that, because otherwise it was my first box. So I probably wouldn't have known. And it says, "Oh, Dreamer, do you love Birdmoss?" And it's got all their socials. And to thank you, Shannon, on here. But let's look at this, because we have something for us in a wax seal. You step into the ring of mushrooms and the air feels cooler. And the seal has a little bunny rabbit on it, which is super cute, surrounded by some florals. I absolutely love this. And this was at the, there we go. This is at the very bottom of the box. So I'm hoping it wasn't like the whole story to read as we went along. Seems where it was at the bottom, but let's investigate what this is. I don't want to spill that. Okay, we just got a little bit of a picture story to go through here. I totally want to do this. So we've got mushrooms at the top. I wish I could tell you which species, but the mushrooms are symmetrical and exquisite. You examine their neatly pleated gills, their smooth caps, but below, filaments tangle. The surging impulses are indecipherable. Wow. God, I love, Shannon, if you write all this is truly extraordinary. I love the writing here. Inside the ring, the birds sing a different song. The colors are softer. You can catch the scent of moss. gorgeous blues and the flowers and the little bird right there. As the twilight arrives, flowers huddle into their closing petals. Wow. Creatures venture from their dens, sniffing the air, nodding at the rising moon. In a very kind of twilight, crepuscular seat time of day with the bat. Which we're going into next, Twilight. So I love this is kind of our connection into, this is probably our portal into Twilight. And at the back, this place is a moment. It will keep for only an hour or two. Wanting to take it all in, you widen your eyes, breathe deep. You try to speak softly. Yes, rabbits. Yes, robins. I am here too. And then we've got a rabbit and a robin, of course. And that transitions us into the next box for June, which is Twilight. And in case anybody is interested in July, I think you can still sign up if they're not sold out. I know the billing date for subscribers isn't until the middle of the month, and it usually ships near the middle to end. So July's theme is Meet the Frogs. I've seen one spoiler so far online. You're welcome to go check it out on Instagram or Facebook. I'm hoping for one more spoiler before I have to make my decision. But yeah, this is May's Birdmoss with the mushrooms. What do you think, guys? I absolutely love this box. So keep in mind we got one additional item because the growing moss kit, which is an amazing thing other than the little bag and remnants that help it are not there. So we got 5 items, but they're magnificent. I mean, a growing moss kit plus this postcard, which is bonus that I want to frame. We've got an awesome story that went with it. It was very relaxing, peaceful. I like everything. I really, really like everything. I am blown away by this month's box. But let me know what your favorite items are down in the product guide below. I mean, I really liked her writing here. This was incredible. This is totally reminiscent of the Secret Garden and talking to that bird like she talks to the robin in the story. But I just love this box. Mushrooms are calling everywhere. I mean, this is just gorgeous. So let me know what you think of the experience too, as I unboxed it, and thank you guys for hanging out with me as I went through this journey, and thank you for taking the journey with me. And if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me, it helps my channel. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.